Welcome back to week 8. This is going to be wrapping up the regular season. We get 2 more matches to go. We're 5-2 right now, which means we should have a positive record no matter what. But we do need to win these matches because 6-3, 5-4, you've got less odds of getting into playoffs. Whereas if I go 7-2, I definitely make playoffs. So why don't we just win them? All right, Connor McDavid's coming back this week. Had a really phenomenal performance last week despite a flinch at a really unlucky time. Low Kicks came in on the last turn of the game and got a crit and secured us a win where we weren't supposed to get a win. So, hey, any win's a win. We take it, and we're just going to run with it. It has a really good matchup this week, specifically against Spectrier and Tyrantrum. Although it also does well against Slowking. I am a little concerned about getting burnt by Talonflame or Rotom Wash. That's why I almost brought a Lumberry this week, actually, but we didn't end up doing that. We are EV'd to outspeed Rotom Wash at max speed. I don't think it would be running Timid anyway, but just in case. So we have that. And yeah, as long as we don't get burned from a Flame Body, we should be okay. Leech Life, first impression, second punch, U-turn. Vote Penguin. If you know, you know. All right, Iron Bundle's back this week. Really great matchup. The only water resist on this team is Rotom Wash, and that does not want to take a Freeze Dry. So, yep, really good. There's no Grass type on this team. Either way, Freeze Dry kills Rotom Wash, even after a Hydro Pump. Specs Freeze Dry definitely kills though. So, yeah. It's cool I'm on here. We're running Specs just for that little bit of extra damage. Plus, this team isn't really a hazard team. Crocodile can get that up, but we have multiple clearers on this team, so I'm not too concerned, and that's why I felt safe running choice items on these 2 hazard weak mons. Spud's Last Stand, this is my exciting set for the week. We have Shell Armor, Leftovers, Acid Armor, Body Press. Basically, we come in on something, either Rotom Wash or Comfy or something different, and we set up Acid Armor so that Scizor and Mega Lopunny, who would think that they usually have a pretty good matchup against us, can't switch in anymore. After +2 from Acid Armor, we take a close combat to the face and take about 70% at the CV spread and go back with a Body Press for specifically EV to be able to kill Mega Lopunny for max HP. Not that it would matter though, because our next Pokemon is specifically made so we don't have to deal with things for match HP. Yeah, I'm really excited to use Spud again after we missed it out last week. And we haven't really gotten to do a whole lot with it this season, even though I keep bringing it. So hopefully this one works out. Maybe not. All right, Glamora, Suicide lead with Rocks. Again, the Rocks are really invaluable here. I could have just done this with Gliscor, but I figured Gliscor has a harder time setting up against things like facing specific things on this team. Plus, I wanted to have Gliscor doing something else, which is walling physical threats. So, this is a really good Suicide lead. And under the event that we have to deal with something like, I don't know, a +4 Spectrier, which is a genuine possibility, Focus Sash in the back, just in case, is always going to be invaluable. Another thing I forgot to mention on Iron Bundle is that even if it is max speed Choice Scarf, Tyrantrum will not outspeed. So, that's pretty important. All right, our physical wall here, Gliscor, Earthquake, Defog, Toxic, Roost. I just realized this thing has Defog, so I don't need Defog on. Listen. All right, I'm going to put Thunder Wave on that. That's way more valuable in this matchup. Anyway, Toxic, Defog, Earthquake, Roost. Nothing on this team really wants to get Toxic. There are 3 Pokemon that can come in and wall this, but 2 of them don't want to stay in on Gliscor, and 1 of them is Scizor. Yeah. So, and finally, I'm getting annoyed about how many times Klefki has to come, considering I pretty much look. Klefki is a really good Pokemon, and I'm okay with admitting that. But the annoying thing is, and it fits in every single matchup pretty damn well. It's just annoying to bring and having to bring it. So, but anyway, that's the team for the week. I'll see y'all when the matchup starts. All right, welcome to the battle. Okay, so we see Slowking, Lopunny, Silvally, Comfy, Tyrantrum, and Sandslash. Okay, so about what I expected. I didn't really count for Sandslash that much in prep, but 251 should be outsped by most things. Okay, Well, really, the only thing I guess Comfy is a little bit concerning in terms of how we're gonna take it on, but I don't know. I think this will be a good matchup. Okay, lead here. The only thing that outspeeds low kicks, from what I can tell, should be Comfy and low punny. How much does low kicks do versus Comfy? I think we're gonna end up going with an Iron Bundle lead either way here. Versus Comfy, just outside of the range of the killing. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. We're not gold and silver. Do I gotta re-import my sets? No. Okay. I forgot we have this. So low punny here. That's fine by me. If it wants to break the sash, it'll have to do its thing. So I'm okay with that. We're gonna rocks. This is a good. If it U-turns here, we get first layer up. If it fakes out, we get first layer up. If it switches, then we have our focus sash up here. Yeah, it's a good lead either way. Maybe Sludge Wave, but we don't know what type the Silvally is yet. But I'm assuming the fact that maybe water type. That makes a lot of sense for this matchup. Rotom Wash doesn't come. I was thinking there was one mon that was really important that didn't come. It was Rotom Wash. So that's important to note. I think my Glide score is, yeah, it should be able to outspeed. Okay. We'll see what happens here. I think it might be worth trying to keep Glamora at a reasonable HP, like at least above like 20 to 30%. For Comfy, potentially late game. So, we have Focus Sash on this, but it might be good, considering this combat here. Okay. Toxic Debris. That is something I'm just going to have to live with. Now, in terms of how much Iron Bundle does here versus like Glow King. Obviously I'm not switching an Iron Bundle. I mean in terms of after this thing dies, like not a lot, like 29. So I'd say it's worth. My concern is Triple Axle potentially coming out. How much would it do versus this is a good HP to keep a Glamora alive for potential late game. So, yeah, that's why I'm looking at that. Okay. Triple Axle. Nice. Nice, we got the read there. Not the read. We did look at Glide Score for a second there, so that was a threat, but we're going to go ahead and reflect here. Yep. Glow King. I don't really know what this thing... Let's look what it has to potentially threaten Goodra. But from what I saw, like the prominent sets, nothing. Brick Break, Drain Punch. I guess Brick Break. If Berserk brought Brick Break, Galarian Glow King. I mean, Galarian Glow King. That's... Why would you say Chai Tea? Okay, listen. How much... I guess the best play here for me is to go into Spud's Last Stand. I think I'm going to light screen first, though. Yeah. I figured that it would teleport out here. Now, I don't know what this one... Oh, I see. It's in snow. But we will Thunder Wave it here. Swords Dance? Oh. Okay. Turns out how I want to handle this. Its physical defense is boosted, right? That's how snow works in Gen. Sandshrew. What am I... Y'all... Brick Break is here. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. But, in terms of what we want to send in the meantime, I don't know. It's betting on the fact that I want to switch here. I would anyway. So we're gonna have to look at the situation from multiple angles. Does Gliscor kill? How much HP do we need off to kill? 60 to 71. How much does Foul Play do from Klefki? Okay, so theoretically we Foul Play here. We kill with Gliscor now. Ooh. So Brick Break, Aurora Veil, Life Orb. This is not Light Clay though, so we have the tools to potentially stall this out. But yeah, that's a little dangerous. So this wants to Brick Break. I gotta stall turns. Does Brick Break change power at all? Or does it just get rid of it? Because if it's not changing in power, I'm gonna stall it out. Like, yeah. We'll play around potentially getting some paralysis turns here. If we ever Reflect up without it being broken on a turn, we can get Gliscor in on the Aurora Veil disappearing turn. So I'd say that's pretty substantial. But I think Klefki being alive is also pretty important because it's a pretty good matchup. I wonder what this is. It Aurora Veil? Nice. So Brick Break's coming out here. How much does a Brick Break do versus David? Does Reflect play in before or after? I'm assuming before. So low kicks. Yeah, because Brick Break. Okay. It's probably adamant. Yeah. So Reflect. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Brick Break would do like 18%. So if we get it low enough, then we didn't Iron Bundle kill like straight up from 63 to 7. Yeah, for in Aurora Veil. 3 turns of Aurora Veil. I just don't want to mess up the way I play this. Because how much would Glamora do on a Glamora turn switch in? That would do enough to kill. And Ironhead would kill. I don't know about what other moves this thing has, but I am numbered on my... I think Klefki is good to lose a little more health. Nice crit. Yeah. So what should Brick Break do last time? 27%. So that means 27% versus Klefki. That does seem about accurate. No Reflect. Did it crit? I don't think it did. No. It's a Life Orb, though. That's another factor here. So much. I know I'm playing this slow. I just got to be careful about my... Yeah. So that seems about right. But in Reflect, it should have done way... I guess Brick Break ignores Reflect altogether. Which makes sense. Okay. It was a lucky crit, though. Earthquake should kill from here. If he makes the read, get on them. But this is a pretty defensive Gliscor, on the other hand. So I don't... no, that definitely kills. So, in terms of opportunity cost here, Brick Break versus Iron Bundle. This thing, if we get rid of the Aurora Veil, it should kill. It kills, it does 12%, which means Foul Play did 17%. That means that we can guarantee take it out after 2 turns here. But I don't really want to risk that. So, yeah, it's just hard to say what this is going to click here. The key point here is that it's going to click. I think me taking so long kind of alerted him that I'm not going to stay in. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm just trying to figure this out. Yeah. We'll send in. Big break. Yeah, see, I should have. Now, how much does Glide Score kills us, right? Nice. Okay. 30%. Yep. And then Slow King Galar on the switch in. Takes like 60. Okay. Now, this thing gets Surf, which does 60 as well. This thing get Ice Beam. Yep. Okay. How much does Ice Beam do? Probably kills, right? We know it's not Soul Best, by the way, so we can get rid of that. I think we actually, is it Leftovers? Black Sludge. Yeah. Water. Makes sense? Okay, I think we Thunderwave. We Thunderwave and then we... sorry if the audio just changed. Matches are long. I gotta change how I sit. Alright. Sorry about that, Berserk. Ooh. The reason I'm staying in on this is because... Okay, fine, we'll... Okay, we'll do it. We'll run it now. No time like the present, right? So it does 2 a KO from here. And we outspeed? No, we don't even outspeed. Oh, yeah, because of this. So that's important. Luckily, that doesn't matter for me. Yeah, whatever. It's going to be Glow King or... Comfy. But Glow King doesn't want to come in on me either. So the best case scenario for them, right? Okay. What happened to that Gliscor turn again? I switched it in on a so Valley came in. A new message? Nope. Yeah. Let's wreak some havoc. Because I'm pretty sure versus Slowking. Yeah. So why don't we go out here and click U-turn? I don't really care what gets brought out here because we can eliminate our fairy weakness and with Terra Bug on Comfy, and I'm pretty sure that 2 KOs, and we're still behind screens. I don't Terra Bug doesn't kill. But Leech Life definitely does. And U-turn comes pretty dang close. So Banded kills pretty much everything on this team from this position. So if I'm Berserk right here, I'm choosing a sack. Reflect is gone, but that doesn't really matter. We're not really concerned about that. Tyrantrum dies too. Oh, I am banded. Wait, hold on. I'm banded. I'm just not adamant. That's what it is. Tyrantrum dies to nothing. So Tyrantrum should come in. Here is what I'm getting. Yeah, Tyrantrum should definitely be the switch. And I'm kind of embarrassed because I put myself in that position. Even behind Reflect, Tyrantrum's Head Smash annihilates me. We'll see if Berserk makes that play. I'm very much so hoping that they do not. But we shall see. It's going to be a little bit of a longer game. I can already kind of tell. Both me and my opponent are kind of taking a while to assess our positions. Let's see. This thing, Flame Charge, Parting Shot. What else would it? Probably Multi-Attack. And Sword Sands, maybe? Okay. So no Reflect versus Low Pony Mega. At 94% return. No Reflect though. Would have been nice to have one more turn of Reflect, but what can you do? Leech Life. If this is at 94%, what's the chance of this killing here? But we get all of our HP back, so I think we go for Leech Life either way. Okay. It's 50%. get it. Oh, that's big. And it's negative defense. Okay. Big, big. All right. Yeah, I'm very surprised not to just see return there, but I guess return doesn't get the clean kill. Now this is what I was worried was going to come in the first place, because this is scarfed. It has to be. So my assessment here says we should go into Gliscor, Tyrantrum, but this could also be Dragon Dance, which is important to keep in mind. So I think the safest play here is to go into the Gliscor on the event this is not Dragon Dance. If it is Scarf versus our Gliscor, Gliscor tanks hits. Gliscor dies. But again, Gliscor doesn't really do a whole lot for me for the remainder of this game. So, let's do it. Yep. That's good. Good call. And Earthquake. Ooh. Okay. We have first impression, so. We just gotta let this die. No money. No money. So we're fine. We take a kill here. Even if Comfy comes out, I mean, at that point, Comfy's basically on its last legs, which is not a good position to be in. Okay. Well, I guess we don't really have much of a choice here, do we? Light screen. Light screen, and then we can click Leech Life twice. Yep. Leech Life twice. Kill. Yep. Yepers. I think that might be game. I think Leech Life kills from here. Unless I'm looking at it wrong. But, we take a Draining Kiss. We get some HP back. This Valley Water gets sacked. Doesn't actually kill, surprisingly enough. I think Berserk is... Well, no, we have 5 turns of Light Screen, so even then, that's not going to work. Is that going to be another 5 kills for low kicks this week? Darn. Okay. Well, I think either way, my best play... This thing's at 26. Especially behind screens, I think Iron Bundle comes out. Light screens. Behind light screen versus Comfy. Yeah. Versus Glow King. I just typed Glow King into the thing. Yeah. So. I'm not going to mess with that accuracy. And then Ice Beam should do 56.8%. Nice. Good game. Good game. Ooh, I guess it's a little more bulky than I thought, but doesn't matter. GG. All right. Halifax Hawlucha are 6-2 going into the last week of the season. Really great match. Iron Bundle and Low Kicks show up and do a lot of damage this week as well. Klefki's screens were more instrumental. I was expressing some annoyance at the beginning of this, the fact that I have to keep bringing it, but I mean, it's a good Pokemon, so a little disappointed that Acid Armor didn't end up showing out, but yeah, what can you do? We take a win. So we'll see you next week for week 9. Peace.